Check. 1-2. All right, everybody. Welcome. Here we go. Start of the game here versus the Mountaineers from Vail, and your Boulder Rough Riders as the Mountaineers bring it into the zone. Tommy out there with, as he gets some help, sends it to the near side. J-Mac over to the side, breaks it out over to Tommy. Tommy trying to move forward, hooked a little bit, still challenged at the point. So it comes up and out of the zone. Now it goes down into the corner, rattles around back behind J-Mac. J-Mac's got him crossed ice, gets it on the stick there of Rosie, taken away, sent right back in the zone. Tommy's there, back behind the net, forces it. Tommy's around, sends it out to the slot to Simon. Simon to Rosie. Rosie just tips it up and out of the zone, and Vail picks it up there. Vail chips it up and out, picked up by Junie, and comes in offsides. Face off down into the corner. Rattles around here at the point. Jack holds it in. Does a good job. Tries to force it back down in deep. Chase working for it. Gets it down deep into the zone. Comes back the other way. Rattles down into the corner. Shot wide of the net. Rattles all the way through to the point. Sit back down by Vail. Vail bodied off by Chase. Trickling puck. CJ's able to stick it back behind the net, but picked up by Vail. Vail out to the point. Challenged there by Junie. Kept it in the zone as it comes to the near side. Off the stick there of Jack, and Vail keeps it in. Rattles it around the boards over to Junie again. Junie battling. Gets some help now from, can't see the number. That's Chase. Chase tries to send it around. It's picked off by Vail. Now comes out to the near side, out to the point. Kept in at the point. No, does a great job by Jack to get it out of the zone as it comes over to the near side. Back into the zone. Down into the corner, and too many men for Vail. So your Rough Riders are going to go on the first power play of the game for too many men. Argument and discussion with the Vail coach to no avail. Rough Riders are going to get the power play as they bring out the Mick, Tommy, J-Mac, Chase, or no, that's Charlie, and Simon. Face off, one over to J-Mac. He tries to kick it to a stick, goes back behind the net, over to the point from J-Mac or Chase to Connor. Connor holds on to it, and it gets knocked off of his stick. Now it comes back over to Connor. Connor drives it off over for the Mick. The Mick over to Chase. Chase tries to tip it in the zone. Tommy challenges there, dives for it, sticks it down into the corner as it rattles back behind the net. Off of the stick there of J-Mac. Tommy jumps on it there. Rattled out to the point and just tipped up and out as it comes all the way down, as they say, no icing for God knows what reason. And now we're around the other way. Here comes the Mick with some speed. The Mick trying to get cut off, gets knocked off of the puck. And now comes the near way. Near side, Chase. Sit down, no icing again they're on the other side of the line. Don't know why. 35 seconds left. Ooh, I got to work better on getting a better angles for y'all as I'm super close to the glass. Chase has it knocked off his stick. Tommy's trying to hold it. Comes in just in offsides. And that's going to be a whistle and an outside of the zone face-off, as we only have 24 seconds remaining in the too many men on the ice penalty. Jack, Rosie, and one comes into the zone, not deep as it comes back out. Tries sitting in there by Ratter, not able to, goes over to the far side. Ratter's able to pick it up there. Ratter with the puck, sends it out, up and out of the zone. Vail picks it up. Vail tries to pitchfork it in. He's not able to get in deep. Bounced off of the boards. Now to the near side. Up and out of the zone it goes, right down in front. and tried to chip it in. Goes over to the Vail. Over to Jack. Jack bringing it in. Nice little toe drag. He's back checked. Taken off of the puck, and that's going to be a hooking on Vail. And Jack is down. Looks like he's holding his knee. He has not moved that right leg at all. There it is. Finally moved, turned it over, but he does not look comfortable on the ice. Off very gingerly as J-Mac is helping him. No pressure whatsoever on that leg as he's now going to get some help from Junie's dad. All right, so we'll have a face-off inside the zone. It's going to be Tommy, J-Mac, the Mick again. Vail wins the face-off into the corner. They ran to the near side. Chase is going to hold it in. Almost turns it over. Now does as he tried to kick it to escape. Vail down into the zone. Lockram there in the corner. Working to force him off the puck. Get some help from the Mick. Now some help from Chase. Chase sends it rink wide over to J-Mac out of his reach. That's going to bounce all the way down. And no icing as I agree with the ref there. We definitely had a chance to play it. Tommy steals it away. Sends it over to slot to the Mick. The Mick trying to skate with it. Sends it over to Lockram. Lockram back over to Tommy. Man on him right away. Coming bouncing puck. Shot. Save. There goes down into the corner. Picked up by the Mick. Forced around to Tommy. Tommy tips it over to J-Mac. Over to the Mick. The Mick tries to send it around the board. Now Tommy jumps on it there. Vail trying to break it up and out of the zone. Good back check there by Tommy. Briefly gets it off the stick. Now comes over to teammate. The Mick. The Mick sends it down into the zone. Rattles around. Tommy's going to be the first one there, but it doesn't get good wood on it as it comes up and out of the zone. It comes all the way down to the other side as it was tipped by us. So this time, no icing. Understood him. Now Lockram gets some help from Chase. Over to the near side to Lockram again. Lockram skating with it. Tries to send it through the legs. Turns it over there. Stick back down in it deep. Now the Mick has it. Mick with 7 seconds to go in the power play. Dumps it in. Going off for a change. That's sent down for an icing this time with 8:56 to go. No rhythm whatsoever. Where's your sweatshirt? And the basketball? All right, cool. 8:56 to go here in the first period. 0-0 as you see on your score on the screen there. Rosie takes the face-off, wins it. Isaac trying to hold it in, or trying to get it back to Ratter. Ratter not able to hold it in as it comes down the other way. Shot, save. Back down in the other side, out to in the slot in between the circles. Good help there by Simon as he gets it over to Rosie with the power play mix up. It's kind of tough to remember these lines. And then it's flipped into the zone. J-Mac back on the ice defensively as he's out there with Ratter. Center of the ice is going to be Isaac, Simon, and Rosie. You guys can't see any of that. Face off. Won by Vail. Spins around, near side. It's because I'm so close. I got to do a lot of camera movement. Shot in is easily sticked away there by CJ. Now it's back behind the net. Tried a centering pass. Ratter breaks it up. Backhanded over as he gets it over to Rosie. Rosie on forward to Isaac. Isaac being back checked and does a good job by Vail on a good, strong back check. Stays with it, though, and gets some help from Rosie as he sends it down into the zone. Rattles around. Vail sends it to the near side slots. Not out of the point. Ratter keeps it in. Good job by Simon to win the race to the puck. Simon cycles it back around over to Isaac. Isaac showing good pressure. Gets him to reverse his way. Now bodies coming together are forced off it. Great job by Rosie to jump into the plate and knock it off the stick. Carries it across. Rosie trying to walk through. Centering pass goes all the way out to the point to J-Mac. J-Mac with it. Rattles it off of the boards down into the zone. Great control pressure by this line as it comes over to Isaac. Isaac centering pass goes off a skate out to J-Mac. J-Mac tries to send it deep. Goes off a couple bodies. And now Vail coming across with some speed. Great poke chuck away there by Simon as he sends it into the zone, and we're going to get a full front end change as Vail's getting on it. Pressure right from the point. Chase keeps it in for a second. Now over to Franklin. Not able to get it in deep or get it over to Isaac as it was knocked off his stick as Isaac goes off for a change. Rattles it around. Franklin looking for the check. Is able to win the puck. Get some help from Simon. Now bodies are just slamming together. Franklin stick on stick loses the battle as it's now centered. Back checked away by Chase. Vail walking in. Shot, save, and no rebound by CJ. I'm going to try a different camera. See if it works better. I think this will give us a wider angle, more space, so we don't have to see as much as the puck goes up into the net. I'm just so close here that the camera was a lot of movement. At least here you get to see more of the ice and see what's actually happening. Okay. Face off coming with the Mick. One there over to Isaac. Isaac battling. In front of the net. Junie was cross-checked down. Now Vail's trying to move it out using some speed. Gets it to center ice. Now sends it down into the corner. Rattles around in the corner. Picked up by Vail. Centering pass. Knocked away by Junie. Junie swats it away as it goes back into the corner. J-Mac sends it over to the Mick. Mick has it back. Picked away. Great poke check away there by J-Mac. Now to the near side. Centering between the circles, walking it through in front, broken up there by J-Mac as it comes back out to the point. Kept in there by Vail. Now over to Junie. Junie drops it off to J-Mac. J-Mac over to the mix, not able to get it out as he tried to tap it on by him to get a rush the other way. J-Mac rattles it around the boards, and a nice slow rolling puck as the Mick is showing a lot of pressure as we're getting a change. Sent all the way down in the corner. You got Simon and Rosie out there. Back behind the net, J-Mac. J-Mac sends it forward to Rosie. Rosie tips it up and out of the zone. Now comes the other way. Shot. Glove save there by CJ. And with 5:05 to go here in the first period, we're still knotted up at zeros. Tommy to take the face-off with Rosie and Simon. Defensively is going to be Simon and 97. Comes up and out of the zone. Tommy with some speed. Gets knocked off of the puck, but gets it down deep. Good for check pressure there by Rosie as it comes to the near side. Tries to backhand it out. Simon holds him up for a second, but now it's cross ice. Nice little bounce pass there to Vail as Simon cuts him off. Gets some help from Connor. Connor to Simon. Now over to Rosie. Rosie bringing it in. Sends it across over to Simon. One times it is blocked in front as it goes back behind the net. Sends it around the boards. Vail breaking it out. Stolen away by Simon. Over to Connor. Connor looking to move it. Gets it on over here to Sam. Sam over to Simon again. Simon now carries it. Sends it on to Rosie. Great tip into the zone by Rosie as it goes in deep. Tommy's going off for a change. There's now Chase is coming out off of the boards, the near side, up and out of the zone, and almost stolen away there by Chase. Now Chase has it, flips it away, back into the zone and out quickly by Vail. The Mountaineers dump it in. Mountaineers forced wide there by 97, I don't know, Swale as it comes in. Oh, that's not that Swale. As it comes over to the front. Shot saved there by CJ as he saw it at the last second. With 3:40 to go, is able to close that 5-hole. Chase, Franklin, and Swell, J-Mac, and Ratter. Face off by Vail. Good read there by Swell. Not able to get it out of the zone, but able to keep the play from setting up as they were setting up that backside one-timer. Now taken away by Vail. Short side shot is off the outside of the net. Rattles to the point. Tipped away. Nice job as we're coming back here. Checked off of the puck and immediately jumps right back up as well as he battles. He's being held. No call. Over to Chase. Chase centers it. Nobody there as they were both working on the forecheck. Now it comes down in the corner. Tries to drop it off. Great body position there by Ratter. As now it's over to Swell. Swell backhands it in. Cross check from behind. And they're just calling icing. They're not even calling the cross check from behind. All right. Face off down inside the Rider zone with 2:57 to go here in the first period. The Mick to take the face off. Mick ties it up. Goes over to the short side in front. Knocked away by Ratter and forces it into the corner. Great job to jump in on that backside help defensively. Now Vail back and forth into the corners, trying to walk it out in front. Knocked off of the puck. Shot saved. Rebound sitting out front and put in the back of the net. So with 2:40 to go, Vail goes up 1-0. All right, face-off comes together. Same line out there as now Isaac is on the front end. Great forecheck. Trying to work him off the puck. Get some help from Junie. Junie against the glass. Tries to send it to the point to the Mick. The Mick not able to handle it there as it comes back the other way. Drop pass. Cuts across in front. Shot save. Rebound comes back behind the net. J-Mac, or the Mick does a great job to get him off of the puck. Rattles it around over to Junie. Junie taps it on. Trying to get that breakout. Not able to. Across center. Shot save. Shot again. Save. Puck's just sitting there. Tries to drag it across. Saved by CJ. Flip forward, and that's going to come all the way down ice as it's on net. So we're not able to get an icing call as Tommy comes out with Connor, the Mick, Simon, and 97 and Connor. Connor with it. Back checked off of his stick. Connor tries to poke check it over to Simon. Back around on the other side. Connor picks it up. Connor looking to move it to somebody. He finds his brother on the other side, gets it to Simon. Simon tries to tip it around, taken away by Vail. Backhanded in, rattling puck, covered up there by CJ. With 1:28 to go in the first period. Tommy, Rosie, and Simon. Tommy wins it back over to J-Mac. J-Mac rattles it around to the near side. Over to Rosie. Rosie tries to send it forward. Is off the puck. Just walking it through. Knocked off by Tommy. Over to Simon. Simon loses an edge. Gets it on to Tommy. Tommy's not able to handle the pass, and it comes back into the zone. Ratter forces him off over to J-Mac. And if you notice, we haven't said Charlie's name at all. Apparently, he got injured during warm-ups as we go into the last minute of play. Over across, right on the tape to Simon. Simon forward to Tommy. Tommy's trying to split him. Tommy, great defensive play there by Vail as he takes him off as Tommy was trying to skate through him. Tommy back checking, wins the battle, flips it off of the glass. Oh, there's no glass there as it goes into the bench. Offensive zone face-off. Amy, that's not a penalty. He went right into the body. Tommy was trying to go by him. No. Chase takes the face-off. Swell forcing it off of the stick. Gets it over to Chase. Chase moving the puck. Gets it over to Franklin. Franklin taps it on over to Swell. Swell, long shot. Off a body. Goes all the way down the corner. 28 seconds to go. Rattles it around. Franklin holds it in. Sends it down to the corner to Chase. Chase tries to cycle it back around. Hits the referee. Now Franklin and Chase working together down in the corner. Comes over to Franklin, tries to get it to the point, goes off a skate. Stolen away by Chase, tries to rattle it through some bodies, not able to as it comes back the other way. Long slap shot, broken up by J-Mac. Shot on the backhand, saved, and they let the clock run for 2 seconds as now we're going to be at the end of the first period in 0.3 seconds. Hey, which is fine for us because it's a defensive zone face-off. Face-off won by Chase, and that's the end of the first period as we end up down 1-0 after 1 period of play. Here during warm-ups, I don't know what happened. Probably going to eat. All right, here we go to start the second period. 1-0. Face-off won by Vail as it comes across. Simon, good read, knocks it away, wins the battle there. Pokes it forward to Tommy. Tommy sends it down into the corner. Tommy's going to be the first one there. Nice dump and chase by him as he sends it over the far side to Rosie. Rosie ties it up, and it just squeaks through. Now it comes up and out of the zone. Vail driving the net. Shot saved by CJ. Poked into the corner by CJ as Vail sets up. Tommy jumps on the play, reads it perfectly as it comes up and out of the zone. No, kept in by Vail. Now it's battled by Tommy and Rosie. That's Connor. Connor to Tommy, to Simon. Simon tipped forward to Tommy. Tommy's knocked off of the puck. Now they go into the bodies. Tommy and Simon working together. And now Connor. So you got Tommy, Connor, and Simon all together. Simon wins it, sends it over to Rosie. Vail just sticks it back in, and that's going to be offsides on Vail. Why don't you do the camera for me? Well, if your head moves, just have your camera move with it. Center ice face off of the offsides by Vail. It's going to be the Mick, Junie, and Isaac. Face off won by the Mick, sent to the near side. Vail wins it, brings it in. Drop off, shot, stick saved there by CJ. Rattles it off the board is Ratter. Gets some help from the Mick. Mick over to Ratter. Now forward to Junie. Junie 1-on-3, trying to stick handle it. Has it picked off from behind. Sent right back into the zone. Goes all the way around. And they're working for it. Bodies come together. Referee's yelling, gotta move it, gotta move it. Nobody's wanting to move it, though. Out in front, shot blocked there. Fake slap shot as he walks it through. Broken up pass by Junie. Junie working for it, gets it up to the Mick. The Mick up off the boards. Vail gloves it down, now stolen away by the Mick. He rattles it through as Junie's on the forecheck on the far side, but Isaac going for a change. Junie does a good job to win it in the corner. Now he's trying to get it centered, goes off a skate. Now he's bodied there. Trying to drive through it, not able to as he's taken off his feet. Now the Mick working behind. Shot saved, rebound, comes out to the circles and picked up by Vail. Vail now skating with some speed, break it out to make it 3-on-2. Great job there by 97 as it's now on the near side. In front, save there. Out to the point, knocked away. Tries to backhand it, does a nice job to get it across. Tipped in front, covered there by CJ with hawk-like eyes. And he covers it up. Immediate shot off the face-off win is knocked down. Another shot is blocked in front. Now comes the other way. Shot forward, trying to get it over to Franklin. Not able to get it on his stick, but we're still working hard for it. Chase, bodies collide, and Vail's able to bring it in. Skates all the way across, tries to center, makes it through, and just wide of the net. All the way out to the point now for Vail. Over to the slot, back to the point. Tried to shoot it through, goes off of a body. Tip forward, picked up by Swale. Swale's not able to get it out of the zone, but able to continue the pressure as he gets some help from Chase now. And offsides as Chase and Swale do a great job to get it out of there. 97 Sam. I don't know why I couldn't remember that for the life of me. Well, hopefully Jack's all right. Face off won by Vail. Comes this way, sent back across, stolen away by a great read by Ratter as he sends it back down into the zone. Puck rattles around. Simon, great forecheck, wins the battle, tips it on over to Tommy. That's Rosie. Rosie trying to get it over to Tommy. Tommy finally with it, goes off a stick, stick, back over to Rosie. Rosie with it. Penalty coming on Vail as they cross-check Tommy. 34 cross-check Tommy as he was working for the puck in front and gets a power play for your Rough Riders. This is going to be their third one of the game as we have not found rhythm just yet. They're going to bring out Chase, Connor, Tommy, the Mick, and J-Mac for the power play. See if we can't find the rhythm. J-Mac wins the faceoff, comes over to Lockram stick handles it too much, turns it over. Here he comes in on a breakaway. Shot, save, rebound, picked up there and knocked away by Chase. Chase sends it on over to J-Mac. J-Mac bringing it in. J-Mac shot is blocked. Bouncing puck ends up on the side of the net. Trying to force it in, not able to, comes out to the point. Great move by Tommy as he now gets it onto the corner. Give and goes. He sends it back out to Chase. Chase over to Lockram. Connor with some space. Shot! Save! Rebound! Bounced behind him and he looked back, but it was on the side of the net and covered up by the Mountaineers. Coach yelling at Connor that you got to get that puck back down deep. We can't be giving it up there. Connor agrees. Now it comes back over to the faceoff. Vail wins the faceoff this time. They send it high off of the glass. Bouncing puck is going to help him get it out of the zone as it was gloved down by Vail. Chase does a great job to challenge the body over to J-Mac. J-Mac trying to carry it again and is knocked off as coach just shakes his head as we're carrying the puck too much. And he's yelling, move it. Now it's back behind. Good job by the Mick to knock him off of the puck. Mick still working for it. Bad penalty by J-Mac as he goes into the back of him and knocks him down, which is going to make it a 4-on-4 with 32 seconds. And we'll have a power play by Vail for 124 as it comes back down the other way. Face-off battle for Vail picks it up. Shot save. Picked up there by Sam. He tries to send it up and out of the zone. Bodies him off. Gets it on over to Rosie. Rosie tries to carry it out. Knocked off of the puck. Vail showing a lot of forecheck pressure as now it goes back behind. Connor working for it. Gets some help from Sam. Good stick handling there by the player from Vail as he sends it out to the point. Simon showing some pressure at the point. Makes a move across. Now Vail's on the power play. Shot in front. Save. And then goes wide off of his pad, off of the outside of the net. Now Vail has the power play. They send it across. Down in front. Shot, save, covered up there, and then knocked loose. Now the puck comes out to the point. Picked up by Vail. Tipped away. Simon not able to get it out of the zone. Now it comes over to the near side. Out to the point. Nice puck movement by Vail. As they send it back down in the corner, defense drops down in. Now they walk it in. Shot is wide of the net, and that's going to rattle all the way around and out of the zone. 20 seconds remaining on the power play as Vail gets it and comes right back into the zone. Pass across. Shot, save, blockered in front, save again. And Connor is there to pick up that extra rebound as he sends it high off of the boards and tipped up and out by Rosie. Good hand-eye coordination there. Rosie almost gets the turnover. Now Simon trying to do his thing. Simon picks it up. Simon being forechecked. Bounces it off of the boards. Comes on over to Sam. Sam back over to Simon. Simon cross ice right in front. Turnover shot. Goal! As they centered it on ourselves, and the turnover creates an easy shot and score for Vail, making it 2-0 here. Face-off won by Vail. They're going to bring it right back into the zone. That was an even strength goal as we killed it off. Long shot saved there. Tries to one-time it away and gets it up in Arizona as it trickles on down. Far side, Isaac showing some forecheck pressure, looking for some helps from Junie and the Mick. Reverses it around, now to the near side. Vail picks it up. Isaac tries to get it off the stick, not able to as it rattles around, and now it comes up and out of the zone. Over to the Vail. Tries to kick it forward, turns around, sends it down deep. Rattles off the boards. Ratter's the first one there. Centers it, or sends it forward to the Mick. Now the Mick with some speed. Mick dumps it in backhanded. Caught there by Vail as the bodies come together really strong. And now picked up by Isaac. Isaac shot. Bouncing puck goes through the crease. Now out to the point. Sent all the way down, and this should go for icing, and it does. Getting an offensive zone face-off with 6:36 to go. Good to see Charlie skating a little bit. Face-off, one, sent down into the corner. Tommy working for it, tries to get it on over to Junie. Picked off by Vail as they rattle it around the far boards. The give and go didn't work, but he maintained control, sends it wide, tipped into the zone by Vail. Connor's going to be the first one there as he's tied up. The backside guy is able to pick it up for Vail. Centering pass, knocked away by Junie. Junie on the tape to Simon. Simon dumps it in. Saved on over into the corner. Out to the point, kept in by Sam. Back and around, 6 minutes to go as it goes back and forth on the boards, and we got the defensive men to fall over. Tommy steals it away, sends it over to Junie, and knocked off his stick. Is now Vail coming back the other way with some speed. Brings it across, drops it off, but the guy is driving the net, and they were changing. Stolen away by Tommy. Tommy's going to come 1-on-3. Tries to get it around him, not able to, and now it comes to the near side. Not able to get it in deep. Tips it forward to Tommy again. Now this time Tommy's got a chance. Tommy cuts across. Not able to stick handle it around. Shot, save, rebound. Puck still loose. Comes off the near side. Vail swatting at it as Simon's able to knock it out of midair to keep it in the zone. Vail trying to move with it, trying to stick handling, and finally sends it all the way across. Now they go with the give and go. Vail coming in hot. 3-on-2 goes between the legs. Connor doesn't fall for it, takes it away. And now works on the near boards as they come corner. Tommy comes in, goes high on him, and Tommy's going to go for 2 for a cross check to the back. Bad penalty there again by your Rough Riders, and now we'll go shorthanded as it's been 2 times now that our team has gone into the back of a player that was with another player, creating the shorthanded chance. 4:57 to go here in the second period. 2-0 Vail. So Tommy gets the 2 and 10. Well, like I said, it was a dumb penalty, and the refs agreed. Picked up there by J-Mac. Good face-off win by Charlie. J-Mac sends it to the Chase. Now it's going to be a race to the puck. Charlie tries to win it. Goes and does so as he sticks it back down deeper in the zone. Vail skates out behind as they are now gaining the zone. Walks all the way through, cuts across. Shot is high over the top of the net as he walked all the way through and across, making a good wrister as he had CJ moving from his right to left as he came back to the right. Centering pass, broken up. Now pucks comes together, or sticks come together, and the puck comes out to the point. Over to the slot. Slot walking it in, tries to pass it, broken up there by Chase, out to the point. Point keeps it. Point tries to make a move, does so, gets it over to the slot. Slot walks it through in front, knocked away. Great defensive play there by Ratter. Chase tries to dump it in, hits a body. Now comes the other way, and Vail's going to come in 2-on-1. Shot wide of the net. Body's just flying all over the place as it rattles down into the corner. J-Mac battles for it. Picked up by Vail. Nice little cross-ice pass, and we got a player down from Vail. I didn't see him against the boards, but they're just calling an injury as 2 bodies came together. Like I said, bodies were flying all over the place. Vail still on the power play for 18 seconds, but your Rough Riders are showing very good presence right now as they're controlling a lot of it. Goes down into the corner. Connor forces him all the way back behind. Now it gets him off of the puck. Connor cuts across. Connor looking to move it. Sends it off of the boards. Nice little bass pants on over to Swell. Swell sends it on over to the Mick. The Mick tried to get it in deep. Comes off of his. Now Chase jumps in as he was serving on the bench with Tommy. As Tommy's still got 6 minutes to go in his check from behind. Chase cuts across. Chase up and out of the zone. Comes back in. Nice little slat move. Shot over the top. Back down in the corner. Good to see Chase back on the ice. Shot. Glove there by CJ. As Jack is definitely not playing here today, as Jack is now out as he's here on the bench. And hopefully that knee's all right and we have him for the rest of the tournament. Far side face-off. Mick tries to force it forward. Won by Vail. They send a shot on. Picked up by Chase. Chase sends it forward. Tipped by Vail. The Mick wins the race to the puck. Tries to center it. Goes off a stick. Bodies come together. Centering pass. And just a little too deep was Swell. Now goes to the far side. Sam's trying to cut him off. Does so. Gets it off of the stick as he forces it all through the middle, but there's nobody there. Now coming back the other way is Connor with it. Back behind the net. High off of the glass. Bounce back to him. Hit a bar. Drops it off for the Mick. The Mick sends it forward. Now off a body. Off a pad again. And now just barely sent forward as Vail's going to get it. Chase, lots of energy and showing some speed as he's rested. Comes to the near side. Back down into the zone. Chase trying to line somebody up, but they finally call offsides. And the faceoff's going to come just outside of your rider's zone. Rosie, Simon, and Daniel out there as the puck comes down and rolls in, and icing on your Jags. Riders as it comes back the other way. I haven't called my other son's game in forever. I don't know why the heck I'm saying that. Face off coming inside the zone. Rosie's going to take the face off. Rosie ties him up, does a good job to win it back over to J-Mac. J-Mac sends it around over to Daniel. Daniel sends it back around over to J-Mac, over to Simon. Simon tips it on to Rosie. Rosie now with some speed is able to gain the zone. Does a great job to dump and chase as it comes all the way around. Vail reverses it back around, but it ends up on the tape of J-Mac. Out to the point, sends it in, knocked down into the corner by Simon. Pitchforked around on the near side. Out to the point, kept in by, just tipped out there by Ratter. Cross ice pass goes through, and that's back over to Ratter. Ratter tries to send it to the slot. Does so, gets it over to Daniel. Daniel, nice pass over to Simon. Simon back over to Daniel. Daniel tips it forward over to to Rosie. Rosie walking in. Rosie gonna get challenged now. Does a good job to leverage. Still working with it. Great body play. Right shot, search side by Daniel is saved. Picked up by Daniel. Sends it out to the point. Swell. Good job to recognize not to send it back to the middle. Out to J-Mac. J-Mac slap shot. Blocked by a body out in front. Now back out to the point. To the slot. Swell is able to hold it in. Tipped on. Shot! Save! Simon that time with the quick wrister. Good blocker save there by Vail. Out to the point. Great job by this line to move the puck and control the line as Vail's finally able to break it out of the zone. But it's a turnover. Held there by Ratter. Now back into the zone. Walking through a screen. Great block there by J-Mac. Tipped on to Rosie. Rosie at the end of his shift is feeling some heavy legs as it's sent wide. 7 seconds to go. Lifted his head. He was looking for the check. Was Daniel. Now comes up and forward. Ratter picks it up, sends it to the long side, and that's going to be the end of the second period. 2-0 for Vail. Stop hitting the fence. Grab the back of it. You gotta stop kicking the fence, bro. All right, we're good. Chase to take the face off with Isaac, Junie, Connor, and Sam. Face off, tied up, won by Vail. Vail sends it across, back behind him. Junie racing for the puck. Still working for it on the far side. Now he's getting some help from Chase. Just pinned against the board there by Vail. And now poked forward by Chase. Chase showing lots of pressure on it. As it comes off of the boards over to Connor. Connor forward to Isaac. Isaac tips it on to himself. Nice little play. Drops it over to Chase. Chase shot. Save. Rebound. Save there again. In front. Shot save. Poked away. Puck still loose. Sitting out front. Still hammering away as it trickles to the side. Picked up by Vail. Great little pressure there by your Riders. As now it comes out to the point. Connor reverses it around. Allows this team to get back on side. Now sends it down into the corner. Hits the boards. Travels all the way around. Great forecheck there by Isaac. Creates the turnover. Near side over to Chase. And Chase was trying to get over to Junie. And it was poke checked away by Vail as it's now sent back down in the zone. Isaac been showing some really good pressure on the forecheck as it comes forward now. Swell battling for it. Not letting it get out of the zone again as he did on his last shift. Gets over to the mix. Swell still holding the line. And now Mick gets it. They help him out. Mick tries to bank pass it to himself. Now Swell gets it over to Mick. Mick drops it down. Connor's able to get off with Sam as it goes down into the corner over to Vail to break it out. Vail with some speed. You got Ratter and J-Mac. Walks all the way through. Shot. Hits the crossbar and goes back down into the corner. Nice little quick wrist to the top. Shot. Tipped in front. Goes wide of the net. Tries to make a move. Picked off there by Ratter. Gets it forward to Chase. Chase gets it in the zone and it's poked off of his stick. Great little hip check there by Ratter as he gets it on over to the Mick. Ratter back on him. Showing some good body presence. Comes out to the point. Chase shows pressure. Gets some help from Swell as Swell pokes it off of the cross ice pass as they were trying to go D to D, but right back in. Shot blocked in front by J-Mac. J-Mac sends it to the far boards. Bodies him off. Gets some help from Mick. Mick has it. Sends it to Chase. Chase now coming in. He's getting checked from behind. Long shot. Glove there by Vail as we were just going for a change. So thanks for the frozen puck there, Mr. Goalie. $11:27 to go in the period here. Tommy's still in the sin bin. What? They don't know what time to let Tommy out. She thinks it's 2 and 10. She thinks it's 12 minutes. And he was saying, no, it's 2-minute penalty, 10 minutes total time. Here comes Vail back the other way. Knocked off of his stick, near side, sends it in the center. Knocked away by good position by Connor over to Simon. Simon sends a cross ice over to Franklin. Daniel sends it into the zone to the near side. Daniel working for it here. Daniel does a good job 1-on-3. Still working for it. Comes back behind him. Gets some help from Rosie. Rosie gets it off of the stick, but they're able to flick it down into the corner, but gives Sam a lot of time. Sam sends it to the near side to Daniel. Daniel sends a center ice to Simon. Simon trying to work it forward. Does so. Stops. Gets it over to Rosie. Rosie, nice little move. Rosie trying to bring it in. Backhanded block shot there by Vail as they didn't let it get to the front of the net. Now to the near side. Simon and Daniel working together. Getting some help now from Rosie as they send it down into the corner. Rosie bodies him up as Simon's now working for it. These three showed a really good shift last time as they contained most of the zone, just pestering Vail on every inch of ice. As Vail's now finally able to get it out up and out of the zone, skating it in as they go for a change. Over to Simon. Good poke check away there by Connor. Simon's able to send it up and out of the zone. A reset for Vail as they bring it right back into the zone. Walks around Sam in front, shot, save, and rebounds on Sam's stick as he sends it to the near side. Picked up by Isaac. Isaac tries to send it across, poke checked away, gets some help from Chase. Chase and Isaac working for it. Chase back over to Isaac. Isaac, long shot, save, and rebound is not there as it's covered up by Vail in the breadbasket. 9:42 to go in the third period. 2-0 is the Mountaineers, as you see on your screen there. Tied up, won by Vail. Send around to the far side. Junie's showing some pressure. Goes into the body, does a good job to force him off the puck. Sends it back around. Isaac and Chase to the point. Ratter sends it in. Sticks behind the net. Rattles it around the boards. Comes out to the point. Pitchfork forward. Now comes across over to Isaac. Does a good job to wait. But the back check by Vail is able to get it off the stick of Isaac, who was holding the blue line as we were getting on side. Now they gain the zone. Junie working for it. Gets it out of the zone. Good job by him. Stolen away by Chase. Chase being forced wide of the dots as he has it taken off his stick. But he forces it back behind the net. Vail trying to break it out. Get some help from Swale. Swale sends it into the zone. Shot wide of the net. Now it's in the corner. Chase working for it. Still battling as it comes out to the point. Nice little cross-ice pass. One-timer! Shot, save, rebound, score! Wide shot by J-Mac. The puck comes bouncing out. Tipped there by Chase over to Charlie, and Charlie puts it in the back of the net. Making it 2-1 here in the third period with 8:35 to go. Huge goal to cut the score in half. Forced down into the corner. Charlie's going to be the first one there. Wins the puck. Sends it in front. Just a little behind. Swell. Great job at the point from J-Mac. J-Mac, great hit by Vail as they put him on his back. Near side. There's a good hit there by Chase. Coming back at him was Charlie. And now Charlie's going to get a penalty. Oh, penalties are only 1:30? All right, well, that's good, I guess. Power play for Vail. It was just a roughing. It was not a 10-2. Stick handle a little bit too much as we're not able to get out of the zone. Now it comes down to the far side. Connor knocks him off of the puck. Connor sends it off the boards hard as it rattles around to the near side, kept to the point. Cross-ice pass. Simon knocks it away over to Connor. Connor immediately challenged by two Mountaineers. Now Simon's on it. Simon sends it forward. Just had it kept in the zone by Vail. Simon showing great pressure at the point there. Gets the turnover to the Mick. The Mick showing some pressure. Back checked and tripped. No call as it comes across the other way. Connor picks it up. Connor over to the Mick again. The Mick again with some speed. Mick this time going to try to toe drag it through. Trickles on and save there. Tommy's finally out of the sin bin with 7:23 to go. Tommy to take the face-off with Simon, Ratter, and Chase out there. Tommy ties it up, looking for some help, but Vail's the first one to get there. Tommy still has him tied up. Great job by Tommy to control that space. Backhander shot, save, rebound, just comes over to the side here as it went off a stick as Simon put a good swing on it. Now it comes the other way. Into the zone, 25 seconds, hits the backside guy, slap shot, wide of the net, rattles around the boards, picked up by Vail, out to the point. Back down to the slot. Tries to walk it out of the slot, but sends it down to the corner. Corner, behind the net, other corner, stops. Immediately challenged by Chase, and Chase steals it away. Sends it forward to Tommy. Tommy's got 2-on-1, gets it over to Simon. Simon tried to pass it back to him. Didn't get it off of the stick good. Now it comes the other way. Nice little move. Walking in. Shot! Huge save by Vail. And Vail is going to go for a slashing after the fact as he whacked CJ as he passed by him. So in the second that the power play ends for your Rough Riders, Vail commits a penalty, and we're going to go on a power play on the other side here. Power play for your Rough Riders. Going to see J-Mac, Tommy, the Mick, Chase, and Connor. Face off won by Vail. Rattles it around. Chase working hard to get there. Keeps it. No, just popped over a stick. Does a good job to get it over to Connor. Connor now skating across. Gets it over to Charlie. Charlie challenged there. Drops, loses the puck. Comes to the near side. Every parent in the stands is yelling, we got to move the puck. Now comes over to Tommy. Tommy forward to J-Mac. Not able to get it to him. Back up and out of the zone. Now into the zone comes Vail. Around. Oh, what a save by CJ as he cut across. I didn't think he still had the puck. Now J-Mac coming the other way. J-Mac long shot. Blocker save. Goes into the corner. J-Mac forced into the boards. And they're going to get another penalty as he went to the back of him and went high on him. So 5-on-3 for 48 seconds with 5:49 to go is going to give your Riders a big advantage here as they trail by one. 5:49 to go, 48-second 5-on-3. Mick to take the faceoff, won by Vail. Vail sends it to the boards, over to Chase. Chase to the slot, gets it out of the zone, and that's going to come all the way down for icing. 38 seconds remaining in the power play or the 5-on-3, and 1:21 total left in the other penalty for the cross check. Tied up. Still tied up. Comes over to Tommy. Tommy across. Tommy shot. He scores! Tommy goes top shelf over the glove side, making it 2-2 off of the faceoff win by the Mick. 2-2 with 5:31 to go here in the third period. Power play goal. Tommy from the Mick. All right, face off here. 1:13 to go in the on the extended penalty there. Nope. Timeout Vail after all of that clock stuff, which I think is great as we get a rest a little bit. Let's go. All right, here we go. Rosie, Chase, Sam, Connor, and on the far side is Isaac. Face-off was won, sent into the zone by Vail, challenged by Connor. Connor steals it away. Connor carrying the puck. Connor sends it forward to Charlie. Charlie sends it in wide of the net. Isaac is going to be there to force some pressure. Charlie jumps on it, gets the turnover over to Rosie. Rosie down to the corner. Rosie back over, Rosie shot, tip by Chase, just goes wide of the net. Out to the point, kept in by Swell. Swell over to Isaac. Isaac drops it off and comes out of the zone. I think he thought he was deeper as he was sending it over to Connor. Loved the idea as now it's sent on to Chase. Chase tipped it in. Chase holds the boards. Now down into the corner. Chase in front. Shot blocked by a body in front by Vail as he sends it into the net. With 16 seconds remaining in the power play. Tommy, J-Mac, Chase. Ratter and the Mick. Face off one to the corner by Vail. Sent out to the point. Knocked away. Not able to hold it. Now he comes in. J-Mac one-on-one. Trying to force him wide. Keeps the puck on the stick. Great defensive play there by J-Mac and also by CJ to not take a penalty. Tommy tried to tip it forward to him. Power play's over. 5-on-5 hockey again with 4:13 to go here in the third. Dumped in by Vail. Wins the race to the puck. Knocked off by J-Mac. Near side over to Tommy. Tommy bodies it off. Gets it over to Chase. Chase forward. Chase dumps. Nice little dump by Chase as he goes in there to challenge it. It's reversed around. Chase does a great job to come back into the play from behind. Gets it over to Tommy. Tommy down in the corner. Still working for it. Tommy wins that puck there. Tries to get it to Chase. As Chase was driving the net, was just a little behind him. Now Vail breaks it out, coming the other way. Walking it in. Centering pass. Ratter as he lifts the skate. Sends it forward to the Mick. The Mick got a body on him right away, but gets some help from Tommy. And now cross ice from Vail. Vail back in the zone. 3:20 to go. Shot. Blocked there. Save. As it actually made it through over to Ratter. Ratter sends it forward. Turnover in front. Shot. Save. Tip. Goal. Once again, that centering ice turnover has been costly for your Riders as they sent it up the slot. It was stolen away and put in the back of the net as Ratter was trying to clear the zone. 3-2. The near side, far side, battling against the boards. Swell rattles it around. Vail's going to be the first one there. Sam forces him wide. Short side shot, save, rebound, sitting on the doorstep is now covered up by CJ with 2:46 to go. Chase takes the face off, wins it over to Rosie. Rosie trying to handle it up the middle. Not able to get it forward all the way to Swell, but was trying to clear the zone. Connor battling for the puck as it comes back all the way around by Vail to the slot. Back down to the corner, read there by Chase as he takes it away and sends it over to Sam. Sam sends it forward. And it comes up and out of the zone. Connor with it. Connor being challenged. Now he reverses back around. Looking up ice. Sends it forward to Rosie. Rosie has it go off his skates and down into the zone. And that's going to go for icing and gain the zone for your Riders as they come back the other way for an offensive zone faceoff with 2:06 to go. Chase, J-Mac, Mick, Junie, and Tommy out there for your Riders. Again, 2:06 to go. Face off, tied up by the Mick. He wins it. Mick sends it over to Tommy. Now out to the point to Chase. Chase sends it back forward. Sent across to Junie. Bounces over his stick. Now they're coming the other way with some speed. Vail sends it across the middle. Shot! Glove save there by CJ. And they come in and they hit J-Mac well after the penalty. And way after the stoppage. And that is no call. Or are they taking him? They are taking him. So your Riders are going to go on a power play. Coach is calling for the timeout. They're going to get it. So 1:51 to go in the game. Minute 30 penalty on Vail with the score 3-2. And we'll be back here in just a second as I get a drink, because I have a feeling I'm going to be screaming goal here shortly for you all. All right, buckle up your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Mick, J-Mac, Tommy, Chase, and Connor. Face-off tied up. One out to the point. Stolen away and taken back by Connor as he just dumps it back over to himself to give us some space. Connor sends it rink wide over to J-Mac. J-Mac tipped onto the Mick, and little miscommunication. It comes to the near side. J-Mac over to Connor. Connor's got some space now. Connor's going to send it in the center. Knocked off a skate in front and save there with 1:07 to go. in the power play. Goalie's pulled. Now Chase is out there, or Charlie's out there as well. Face off into the corner. Tommy working for it. Vail sends it to the near side board. Chase knocks it away over to Tommy. Tommy walking through. Shot, save, rebound! Save again. He's down on the ice. They blow it dead, and Tommy had Charlie had the puck. 56 seconds to go. Great swarming great swarming offense by your Riders. As now Vail makes a change. The mix still out there to take the face off. Mick tries to win it forward. Taken by 7. They can't give him too much space. Knocked off of his stick. Over to Charlie. Charlie dumps it in. Ends up on the back of the net. Forecheck pressure there by Tommy and Charlie as he's just trying to delay the game or hold the puck there. Good job by Vail for using this delay tactic. Body's coming in, not moving the puck. Now picked up by Chase. Chase in front to Tommy. One-timer shot save. There as Tommy's boarded clearly. And now it's down across. Comes in the near side. All right, so match and penalties here. So we'll stay 5-on-4 or 6-on-4. 21 seconds remaining on the 6-on-4 on the power play. The Mick's going to take the face off again. Tied up. Vail's trying to move it forward. Knocked away by Charlie, over to Tommy. Tommy turns it over. It's sent down the ice, and that's going to go for icing. As Tommy tried to send it over to Rosie on the other side. One in the corner by Vail. Sends it to the far side. Kept in by Junie to Connor. Connor has it knocked off his stick. That's turned over. Sent down into the corner. Going wide of the net. He tries to send it through. Sharp angle shot's not there. Power play's over with 16 seconds to go. Comes across over to Tommy. Tommy working it through. Ends up in the center. He's got full ice. Shot through. Off the outside of the net. Icing on Vail as it went off the outside of the net. 5.8 to go. Power play is over. J-Mac to take the face off. Tied up. Tommy trying to work for it. Tommy has it finally. Tommy laying on the puck. Bouncing puck. Loose shot. Save. Rebound in front. Oh, just wide as the game ends as Tommy tried to force it in the backside. And your Riders are going to fall today 3-2 in this first matchup. Costly turnovers on those centering passes by your Riders can be fixed easily. And they could come back later in this tournament and upset this very strong skating Vail team. But as you saw, your Riders showed a lot of heart to come back here in the third period. And their no give up attitude is pretty awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this broadcast. We'll be back at it tomorrow for you. And again, these pool play games, what happens is they play each other once and then they're seeded 1 through 4, and then they play single elimination. So they're going to have to beat everybody in this tournament at some point. So these are great to get the mind right, the body's right, momentum, and could be a fickle thing. So hopefully we could pick it up later or tomorrow's game and carry it through the rest of the tournament like we did in the league championship. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Tommy Schools signing out. Have a great rest of your day.